Try to imagine meeting someone new. Please introduce yourself. Really, take a second, give it a thought. How would you introduce yourself? Was the first thing you thought after your name was your job or title? Great. Now, imagine a world where the job or title you have today is gone. A new software replaced you. Machines took over. Or something out of a movie, like a pandemic shutting down the company. Or you were just fired. What will be your answer then? Doesn't roll off the tongue, right? As it turns out, humans are allowed to define and introduce themselves using the things that makes them tick. Their passions, interests, the things they love most. I had to fly to the other side of the planet, the land down under, big Australia, to find it out. Before my experience in Australia, I used to introduce myself like this. Hi, my name is Yoni. I'm 27 years old, a student at TEDxShenkarCollege for Industrial Engineering and Management. I work for the Students' Union. In my former life, I served as a combat soldier and a medic with the Israeli Defense Forces. This introduction would suit me just fine. You see, this is what I've known growing up. You define and introduce yourself with your job or army experience, so I can say with confidence that these words defined me. Till one day, I was offered a job in Australia, a whole new culture, which was a bit scary at first because the only culture I knew didn't come with me. So there I was in Perth. And then they came. Aliens, pardon me, Australians. Luke was one of the first Australians I had a chance to meet. Luke asked, "So, Yoni, what do you do?" Oh, I said, "I work for Aerobotics, an autonomous drone company." Okay, that's the place you work for, but what do you do? Oh, I'm the project manager for the company at Worsley Alumina. No. What do you do? What do you mean? What do you do? I'm a surfer. Boy, was I surprised. Because in Israel, when a person asks you, what do you do? The answer you expect is simply, what is your job? Or what unit or branch in the army you've been to? Or where did you grow up? So I said, wait, but how do you make a living? Luke replied, well, I'm a CTO, Chief Technology Officer for this big high-tech company. I was astonished, speechless, and yet again very surprised. Where I come from, working as a CTO is considered to be a great way to introduce yourself. Big paycheck, excellent terms, huge benefits. Something to be proud of. But Luke said it as if he didn't much care for it, which was a new concept for me that raised the question, could passion precede the job? So our conversation focused on his passion, surfing. Now let me tell you, this guy is all about surfing. He competed all over the world. He teaches kids in his spare times, and he surfs almost every other day. To cut a long story short, I asked him to teach me how to surf. He accepted. I was grateful, and we had a blast. In the months to come, I've met many people that describe themselves first using their passion, and second, with their job or title. This revolutionary kangaroo idea felt so right because I'm a part of Generation Y, known to be a job hopper. Let's say I'll change at least 5 or 6 jobs until my retirement. So what title defines me best? Is it the first job I had, the 5th, the one I have right now? I think you got the point. Steve Jobs once said, "Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. So the next time someone asks you, what do you do? Take a second, think. In the meanwhile, let me introduce myself. Hi, my name is Yoni. I'm an adventurer. I surf. I'm in love with Yarden. I climb rocks, jump from airplanes, a bit of an adrenaline addict. I do CrossFit and I try to be a good person. That felt great. You should give it a shot. Who knows? Maybe you'll find something new.